The new cheat auto motion plays added into Madden 25 are simply dominating the game right now. They are super hard to defend, and if you play online, you're undoubtedly seeing these plays used against you all day long. Now, in today's video, I'm going to break down a secret defensive tip you can use to completely lock up these plays. This video is going to improve your defense 100 times, guaranteed. Let's get into it now. YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com, and today I'm going to share with you the secret way I've been using to defend all these annoying auto motion plays. Now, these auto motion plays where you get these receivers in compressed formations such as the bunt strong, the X nasty, etc. When these receivers come across the formation on these like fade type routes, these are probably the best plays in the game right now because they kill these man-to-man blitzes. They make the double mug blitz very hard to play, but also they will glitch out your zone if you're trying to adjust just as well. So we're going to show you guys the best way to stop this. Now, like I said, you can find these types of plays in mini playbooks. I'm just in the Lions in this video. They have probably the best one in the game right now with this motion, cross, post. So, with this type of play, a lot of people still are trying to play the mid-blitz meta. What I mean by the mid-blitz meta is, well, yeah, we're trying to come out here and just press and, send six, mug the gap. This is very, very difficult to do against plays like this because all someone has to really do is block the running back, put really any route combo they want on the field, and with this auto motion, your player that's supposed to guard the receiver on the auto motion most of the time will get caught up. You see here when you press coverage, he runs into other players, whether it's your user because you're trying to mug the gap or, another DB or whatever. If you're in man press coverage, more times than not, I would say this is the type of result you're going to have. So this can get frustrating because right now zone is so hard to play. You almost have to blitz because coverage is bad. So, what can you do? Well, the next thing people say is they're like, okay, well, let me just play zone because, well, I see, you're glitching me. Let me play zone. So, yeah, the next thing people will say to themselves is, hey, I'm going to make my blitz into zone. And, this isn't a bad idea per se. The only problem is with these auto motion plays, again, you can drop any route combo you want, so you're not really limited to the play setup. It's really just the auto motion makes it so annoying because, look, now you got your zone running across the field. You put him in zone, but he's running across the field, and now there's just people wide open everywhere, busted coverages, right? So zone doesn't really work either. However, there is one thing that I've been using very effectively to shut this down, and I want to show you guys how to do it now. Now, before I do that, guys, if you're new to the channel, I do free Madden 25 tips, gameplays, as well as college football 25 tips and gameplays. We do about 2 to 3 videos for each game a week on the channel, so make sure you subscribe, drop me a like, comment on the video. Guys, if I get to 500 likes on this video, I will post a crazy blitz that I found that I've been using online. Let's get it, boys. So, what can we do? Well, you can really apply this concept I'm about to show you from any defense. It doesn't matter. In this particular video, I'm just running the Jets playbook because that's one of the more common ones. It's got the double mug, the dime 3-2, and then the 4-3 even 6-1. Now, the most important thing here is I'm going to make sure my zone drops are off for the tip I'm about to show you because I actually want matching to apply. So, one of my favorite ways to defend this is with a certain zone that is... It's one of my favorite zones in the game. There's only about 2 zones I like. This is one of them. So I actually like on the, and we're going to even move the ball back so we can even have more room so you guys can see how good this is. On the side that they send the auto motion to, what I'm going to recommend doing is basically putting a cover 2. Now there's a few variations you can do to this, and I'm going to show you guys a few examples of how you can really play with this defense. But the most important thing is on the side the auto motion is going to, turn it into cover 2. But most importantly, you need a soft squat. The reason why you need a soft squat is this is actually going to match. If we just try to do a basic cloud flat, you'll see that it's not going to match, and he's just going to run right by him. Then if you have a situation where they're doing like a seam streak, you're screwed because the deep half can't get over there, and then he's just going to run right by the cloud flat, and this could be a one-play touchdown. However, or at least a big play. We ended up dropping the ball there, but you get the point. However, I want you guys to notice the difference here if I play a soft squat. So let me do a soft squat on a soft squat cover 2 on the side that the auto motion is going to, and then on the opposite side, I'm going to play cover 3. So the way to play cover 3 is simple. Just put the safety in an inside third, this guy into an outside third. You can do a flat zone, hook zone. You can use this guy. But the most important thing is in order to get your zones to stay, what you need to do is you need to just slightly touch them. And what I mean by that is so this guy doesn't fall, just slightly tap him. This is something I've been doing for years when people audible around to mess up the alignment of your defense. And this is kind of the same thing. They're using auto motion to mess up the alignment of your defense. So just simply tap this guy. You don't even have to like move him anything drastic. Just literally tap him and he's not going to move. Now when they do the auto motion, he's going to stay there. This is the exact way I've been shutting down this play, and it does a great job. So, I mean, like I said, you could do this from really, any, really, like I said, any of the formations you run on defense. I'm just showing you guys how to do it out of the mid blitz. But now look, now watch. First of all, the auto motion is not breaking our defense. He stays, but also, check this out. If we try to chuck this, that's a pick. If you're looking to get better at Madden 25 and win more games, sportsgamers.com is the place to be. Check out my Madden VIP membership where you get access to all of my Madden 25 content all year long. You'll get access to every offensive and defensive game plan I release, all of my secret premium tips that I release every week for my VIP members, and finally access to my VIP community with guaranteed updates all year long. Click the link in the description and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. Let's dominate together, boys. Why is that a pick? Because of the soft squat. So let's go ahead and take a look at the replay and show how this defended this very well. But look, when you have, again, this is very important. Your zone drops need to be off. Because if you're zone dropping your flats, it's not going to match. There is a workaround around that. By the way, there is a workaround. It's just going to make things more complicated. So for the sake of making this easy, make sure your zone drops are set to default, right? But look, the soft squat completely matches this auto motion fade. You try to still chuck that, even if a high ball, that's getting played if not picked. Now, we had the safety in the deep half and the inside third over the top. That's going to do a good job defending the seams. And most importantly, because we slightly tap this outside corner on the bunch side, now when they do the auto motion, that corner stays, so you can't just abuse us on the sideline anymore because there's no corner over there. Our corner's there. He's in a deep zone. And we have a flat. We basically have 2 hooks over the middle, one of which I'm using. This is good defense. In a game right here, I would obviously, with my user, take away the drag, and, they'd be hard-pressed to find anything. This is still a 4-man rush, and yes, auto motion plays do a great job against the mid-blitz meta, as you guys can see. We had a really good time, but look, there it is, completely caged. Now, I do want to show you guys a few different variations you could do to this. You don't necessarily have to use a soft squat. If you didn't want to use a soft squat, the other thing you could do, which I do a decent amount, is I shade over the top in man coverage. I don't press. And then I put the safety that's man up to the running back in a deep half. The reason why I do this is because if you don't press, shade over the top, and put the safety on the running back in a deep half, you don't really have to worry about the auto motion getting over the top of you anymore. Also, keep in mind when you're running, this is why I like kind of running the double mug against this, by the way. When you're running double mug, most of the time they'll block the running back to have time. So now, I can still zone these guys out. Like I can put a flat zone over here. And then if I was worried about the sidelines, I could just play on this guy over here. So if they did run a corner route, like say they try to run a corner route combo, okay, that's fine. I'm going to be using that myself. But once again, you'll see that they try to, do this auto motion. Well, I have a safety over the top, and I have, shaded over the top, and I did not press. Because I did not press, my guy is not running into people. Because I shaded over the top, I'm not getting cooked on the streaks. And just for safe measure, I do have a safety over the top. So, that whole auto motion aspect is taken away. Now, me, I know that, okay, I'm in man coverage. I could get beat by potentially to the sideline in a corner. I'm using that myself. We're all over that. And oh wow, it looks like somebody bumped in the two corner. Oh yeah, we had some bumping going on, so someone got wide open on the streak. Lovely, love to see that, right? That's what's so great about this game, the random bumping. But you know, that's just kind of like that happens. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes your guys bump into each other, leaving unfortunately receivers wide open. That's just something you can't do anything about. That's gonna happen once in a while. It's annoying. It is what it is. But if that happens, you just gotta tip your cap. But this is going to allow you to defend the auto motions, and it does not matter the specific play. All these concepts are the same. They're essentially trying to use the auto motion, get big plays over the top, bomb you, and then also if they see you starting to play zone, they're going to do this because your zones run across the field. So this solves all your problems. Hope you like this video. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.